Okay, here we go again. So I want to talk about the cultivation of energy, prana, chi into the low dantians. And again, we're talking about dantian cultivation or energy cultivation. So those cultivators. And this is what it looks like. So that way you can see visually. So you can see this. So you're going from beginning path, middle path, and advance. So it starts from taking a breath in here, and that line right there correlates to what's called micro orbit or small heaven orbit. And this is what it looks like. So the Dantian is right here. See his wrist. Okay. So it circulates to your belt vessel. Okay. To your hips. And go up to his spine, up to his head, and down to the conception vessel. Good, and down, circle repeat. Okay, the Dantian will be right here and stored in chi. And that's what happens when you have chi, it fills out. Just like at the beginning of your journey, energy cultivation, it's small little dribble of life energy, and as it progresses, become dribble, then lake, then eventually, as you progress, become ocean. So, and the thing is that is, it's not a. I'm closing my eyes, I'm breathing in and out. It's as a yoga teacher, it's not like that. It's literally energy cultivation. You put your mind on low dantian, so it's 3 inches below your navel and 3 inches back, sometimes 2 inches, a little bit deeper as well. Everyone's different, and so that right there is what the aspect of cultivation is. You put your mind there. It is a visual feeling beginning. If you do Tai Chi with it, it become more a pressure. It's like thick magnet pressure, and you feel that it's like forward. It's not, and with that in mind, the Dantian will increase more storage, more energy, like money in a bank. It keeps storing more and more, and as it progresses, that picture that I've showed you, the display of this picture, pretty much micro orbit, and over the course of time, the Dantian for my system will naturally open up the micro orbits, and system require you to flow. For example, spring force. And again, microorbit does have layers of expressions and cultivation. So, and with that in mind, there's 3 dantians, of course. So lower, below your navel, not chakras. Don't even consider dantian the same as chakras. All right. Again, what I've studied past 20 years, I've studied masters. They're like, no, not chakras, because Dantian collects energy, absorbed it. Chakras just transfer energy. Like give me one, just a translator, but some system, because I tried to condense energy to my chakras. Pretty successful, but it has different purpose. And so as this progresses, since you have 3 dantians, so it will rise up to your sternum, up through your third eye, yin ting, third eye. And the feeling is fascinating because it's like a conception, central channel. I guess some people might call it Shushuma. Um, Anyways, the main point is that it does this naturally when you have abundance of energy, when it starts vibrating, boom, boom, boom. abundantly over and over, eventually and naturally, as you so focus on your Dantian cultivation, it will naturally ascend up and it fills up. You feel it, you're like, oh, something's moving up. Cool. Okay. Then when you go up, for me, it feels like cool effect for my third eye. It's like, wow, something's moving. So that's cool. And the last one, as of now, it goes up, and smart reason, I can't display, I can't follow the path, but I know it's going down to my Dantian. It's like full, filling up again. So, and Dantian really use my low Dantian used for more as for healing, martial arts, and Nikon, uh, Chinese alchemy, internal alchemy, not the Western version one. No, of that, and so that's alchemy is in a transformation. You keep evolving consciously, and it's great for martial arts. Tai Chi. I'm a big fan of Tai Chi. I do Yang style. So I practice Yang style, 24, Chen Man Cheng, and 108. But I don't care. I don't know, but this is me. But I don't really care much for Chen Man Cheng style. I don't. When I try, I'm like, for me, no disrespect. I just like, eh. But I like doing 108 Yang style, and that form I got from is Master Jesse Taos. So I learned from him. So, and I do want to stress that the beginner path it is like endless foundation. So what I can say to get there for Dantian to vibrate is there's two types of breathing. There's Buddha breathing and there's reverse breathing or Taoist breathing. I do both, but I used to do reverse breathing for 4 months and later nothing happened. I tried again for a whole year. So I came to conclusion, I did wrong. So both system in Buddha breathing from belly as you're breathing in, exhale and the navel to the spine as you're breathing out. The mind always reside in the low Dantian. Same thing with the low Dantian aspect. You do want to put your mind Dantian, but you're just going to reverse deep, like really deep, and let it go, relax. Push down deep, gently, and relax. And you can feel it. And naturally, the Dantian will compress itself. So the reverse breathing does have a compression that's going to help you sexual energy, massage your internal organs, and you feel stronger, like a yang, versus more yin as you're breathing in and out. But I've been taught by my master that just like reverse breathing, I know how to compress my low Dantian to get same result. But mine has less of martial arts than more a spiritual cultivation. Let's just say that. So, and with that two in mind, no matter what, spend every day for 100 days. 100 days for 1 hour a day practice sessions. When I say 100, I mean 100 days. If you had sex or a wet dream, recommend 4 days off. It takes 4 days to recover, to get your jing and chi back. Men, I'm talking about. Women, you know what? Good question, because I'm not sure. I think it might be a similar aspect, because women tend to absorb energy than men, because we produce and release, just like a rocket. And so we got more money to collect, and we plan and rejuvenate. I do want to say that some system like more, we do take herbs. Now, my thing is that my master is he teaches Korean acupuncturists. He's always assessing me my yin and yang, my 5 elements constantly. So I can't really fool him at all. So he is a master herb as well, great guy, and I got lucky. So it took me 5 years to get in it with him. He's like I can't teach you because you don't meditate 3 hours. I'm like, really? Please take me, love me. So it took 5 years to get in, and boom. I mean, I still have to prove to myself because after that, I got past standard tests. Then okay, then I got master myself, keep passing my tests, mastering my integrity and virtue virtue. I don't know what sounds weird. But the main thing is that when I'm talking to my friends, American or people who are non-cultivator, they think I'm insane. It's like, thanks. This is a woo-woo psychosis. Okay, I'm like, cool. Thank you. You inspire me to be better, and I will be better. And you will see, not spite of you, but it take that negative energy to a positive, because I believe in this system and I see the cultivation, and it's gonna be the new evolution for human. So it's just matter of fact. It's like obvious, and that's okay. If you don't care about it, or disregarding about. And for me, it's one of those things. I talked to a couple of friends of mine. They said they don't really talk to their friends about the thing because they don't care. I think this is too new agey or occult stuff. That's what I hear, and that's a shame because meditation is basically mastering yourself. And there's 1,000 paths, but I am more a energy cultivation, Dantian cultivation, Nikon cultivation of that. And it's pretty much saying, hey, I want to know more about who I am and God, and what can I do to connect with God. And that's freedom for me. And so every time I'm breathing in, breathing out, the chi I cultivated is within me. And that chi, that atoms, has spark of enlightenment and God's source. So basically consuming life within me, likeness of God, and become more stronger, more powerful as a side effect. Improving my health, my aura is stronger. It's pretty much like Star Wars. So Star Wars is pretty much the same as Qigong, Tai Chi, because every time they get stronger with their training, cultivation, the force become augmented. And if you actually study or very sensitive, someone has strong Qi, Dantian, or force, you can feel the aura pushing you out. Like you can feel it. Because one time I was meditating for 3 hours straight. At that time, and I was still don't know my gauge, my cultivation is, and I went to my friend meditation, and his mom's next to me. I was meditating, and the whole like half an hour, I noticed she's like having difficulty, but I thought that was just me. And we all opened our eyes in a group, and she's like, I couldn't breathe it out because your energy is so powerful. And I'm like, of course, because my aura is, every time you consume energy to Dantian, you battery storage, because your aura it's connected to low Dantian and energy source. And so the more you have, the more powerful you are. So that's why I like this kind of stuff, because I can sense who's strong, who's not, who's weak, who's practicing more martial art, but not the internal Nikon aspect. And that's the biggest mistake I didn't know, because I did Taekwondo. They don't do that. Maybe they would have done that in like the black belt. After I got my black belt, I found something's missing. So meditation is obligated. Low Dantian, as well as Tai Chi, in my opinion. You can do Xingyu or Bakra. And Qigong, definitely. There's many version aspect, but the main thing is maintain the life force in you and keep progressing, because it is, in the long term, it's worth it. In a climbing the stair, it can be hard, because if you don't have a network of friends or master, it is hard. It's like a dreamer, but you can still do it without the system. They say some claim that you can practice, qigong, tai chi, and they can definitely move object or heal people with the qi, just like Reiki. Except Reiki is more an attunement energy from the source channeled down from the crown, down from the pericardium. But Tai Chi, this kind of stuff, you can actually tap energy just like Reiki, but much stronger, be able to convert more energy or condense into more and useful martial arts application like Kung Fu style, and the incredible abilities those Kung Fu people. Another culture would be Aikido. They use Dantian, but they just use more focal point. But they have great abilities as you progress, and of course my favorite is Tai Chi. And so let's go back to the herb. So this is what it does, and this is the box. So that comes with it. So I take that because the thing about Dantian cultivation, it is adamant, is kidneys. Kidneys, if you have one kidney, wouldn't matter because the meridian channel of kidney is still there. So it doesn't matter. So I would say the closest expression I can convey about kidney, it looks like this. So because the kidney help collect more chi, but the kidneys has to be tonified and balanced, the yin and yang. That's, if I say that, it's going to be that. So, and once the Dantian ignite, it's going to naturally become more like this. So, because I don't want to misguide you and give you a long road path. That's what I've learned after many years, after becoming certified medical qigong and tai chi, and finally qigong, nigong, qigong. There's no belt system. That's the thing. Unless a master tells you you're a master. But I asked my master, hey, where am I exactly? He says, you're not level 2 black belt, but you're a black belt. So usually when you're a black belt, you're a master. So, but at the end of the day, we are cultivators of internal, and I love this. So this is gonna be like a deep rabbit hole path. What path you want to take, and how deep you want to surrender yourself of this reality, because as you practice this, your psychic abilities does come out, and it's like you're like, oh, okay. So I have a lot. So, and hopefully this year I will be able to manifest them to the point that you can perceive it, and I teach the next generation of masters. Anyway, ciao. I'm gonna go back to my meditation.